Oh, now how'd you now? Um, okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Melanie Curran Show. We're currently at episode 10. And if you have been watching the show, you might be like, look, Melanie, where's episode 9? And here's the thing about the Melanie Curran Show. It is circuitous, strange, and it happens in ways we don't necessarily understand. And I'm just going to tell you right now that episode 9 is going to be coming after episode 10. So just to get you prepared for what you're going to see tonight, this episode is tentatively called episode 10, Chris Acker, Hamburger tutorial, lookbook, discussion of the family plan, and it's also a live music show. So we are lucky enough to be joined from the tropical metropolis of New Orleans by Chris Acker, who is a self-described growing boy, or maybe or at least plays in the band with the Growing Boys, and he's got a new record coming out quite soon that we can all be very, very excited for, and maybe we're gonna hear some tracks off that record tonight. And then there's a bonus guest at the establishment where Chris Acker is performing from, which I believe is his home, and that is a guy named Dave Hammer. Dave Hammer and Chris Acker are joining us tonight live from their backyard, and I feel so lucky to have them around. Anything can happen tonight, and just, please feel free to hit up the comment section very, very, very hard. If you like what you're hearing and seeing, it's a potential option to tip at Venmo Melanie Curran. You can see it on the screen, and then we'll be able to divvy up the tips between ourselves. I'm so excited you're here. Without further ado, let's welcome to the stream freaking Dave Hammer and Chris Acker.
What up? Wow.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
What up? Hello. Hey. How's it going?
Oh God, there's a lot of joy out there in the comments already. We've got somebody saying, we've got American Standard Time saying hello.
Whoa.
So good.
Hey. How's it going, American? How's it, Sean?
Yeah, how are you?
American Standard Time. I don't want to let everyone know that guy's name's Sean, but hey, Sean.
So
I don't know how people are about their usernames and their real names, if it's an identity thing, but yeah.
I think it's so easy to have an identity crisis online. I mean, we've all been going through this crazy year online, and
smoke a doobie and then look at Instagram before bed, and that's an identity crisis for you.
I cannot disagree. That seems like a really relaxing night. So look, I start the show, every show I start with the theme song, which I'm going to play for you now.
Okay. If it's the national anthem, I can sing along.
Nope.
Okay. I won't then.
Close the door on the rest of the world. Spend some time with your favorite girl. She's coming to you on live TV on YouTube. It's the Melanie Curran Show. It's the Melanie Curran Show. Whoa, whoa. There'll be friends that you know and those that you don't. We'll be talking about things, about where we're from and what we do, and what does music mean to you. We'll be singing songs and making a difference every day of the week, but especially Sunday, middle, afternoon, evening, or Sunday night. What do you know? You're tuned in to the Melanie Curran Show.
It's a really good theme song.
That's great.
You.
I love that.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing today, and maybe give us a little song for to fill in
Sure.
the blanks?
You're capturing us in our natural quarantine habitat of the back stoop. And I got the grill going. It is running a little hot, so I'm letting it cool down. And Dave was just biking around, and he called me. I told him to stop by, and he hung out long enough where I had to do this live stream. Privileged to do this live stream.
My
And I was
privilege.
like, Dave, why don't you stick around, play some licks?
And I say yes.
He's yeah.
Oh!
He said yes. He's still saying yes. This whole hour is him saying yes to this. So yeah.
Is it a special occasion? Is it
Yeah. My mom's here, and we're both we're all in the house fully vaccinated.
congrats?
So we're celebrating the very beginnings of life, love after life and love after
Life after love.
life after is there life after love after coronavirus. So we're kind of celebrating the some at least in this household some return to normalcy.
Yeah. Would you like to play us a normal song or an abnormal song?
Ooh.
Maybe we should do a normal one.
Let's do a normal one, yeah. Sorry, we got boring real quick. Want to do Paralyzed for me?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Wow. Maybe the last time Dave and I played music together was when
It was in October.
we made that album. And this is the first song on the album.
Heck yeah! What's that album called?
What's that?
What's that album called?
It's called Odd, Ordinary, and Otherwise.
Ordinary, Otherwise.
Yeah, we should do that every show. I'm at the laundromat, folding the sleeves to my t-shirt's back, watching that cycle spin. My socks look like fish jumping. Scrolling through Craigslist, just wishing I had IBS to qualify for a medical test, pay all my good friends back. I get panicked and paralyzed. I got habitual perversions and manic aspirations just to get myself out of bed, beg myself from the pillow and walk the sleep out of my head. Looking at the shower knobs, the cold handle is labeled hot. The light switches outside the door. I find faces in the tiled walls. I used to get blemishes on my skin. Looked like someone sank a battleship. Now when they call me handsome, well, I don't want to believe them, but you know that I tried. I get panicked and paralyzed. My hairline's losing real estate. My forehead is expanding. My face, I spend 5 minutes a day just pulling my head from the drain. get personal.
All right.
Now I can get mad so fast. Posticize reason. I don't search for words to explain, and I wind up hurting someone. I look for a receiving end, place my frustrations. But because they start with me, it's the only place they're gonna end. I get panicked and paralyzed, and all of my thank yous are for your understanding, conceding an apology. Was I ever really lucky, or was it just others? Was it just others' favors and sympathies? I'm gonna get so bitter, turn on like this, not knowing how to say how I feel. Catch me honking at student drivers with my head on the wheel. Wow.
Wow.
Is that bitter? Catch me honking at student drivers with my head on the wheel.
Oh, heck yeah. That's a really wonderful song. I mean, it was normal, like you said.
Super normal.
Super normal.
Yeah.
No, what I like about
it was a new normal.
that's definitely new normal. I noticed what I liked about it was all the different normal things you were talking about and how they strung together to make a song, and you would be like, I didn't realize that all of these normal things would fit together so well. Craigslist, student drivers, laundromats. It's awesome.
Yeah. That's all normal stuff in this normal world.
Super normal world out there. We got a nice comment here from Bang Carbonell. She says, blessed Sunday weekend, Miss Melanie Curran. And I'm sure by extension, that also means Dave and Chris.
I think they also, though, let's not forget, that I think they mean you, too.
It's your show.
Yeah, it's your show.
I love this show. I've had such a fun time making it. It's so crazy. I don't ever know what's going to happen.
Me neither. Except for, I think there's some things we can predict. You're going to play a song, I'm going to play a song. But after that, who knows? It might start raining.
Oh, yeah. It's rainy here. It's a little rainy here today.
Is it? Yeah, tell me about New York. Let's talk normal. How's the weather?
Yeah, let's get normal real quick. The weather, it was quite moist outside yesterday, and in the nighttime, I could tell okay, there's a bunch of water in the air. It's about to start coming down, and that started happening pretty much when I woke up, which maybe was 11, because I stayed up late.
I stayed up late too. You know why they call him the weather guy?
Why?
Doesn't know whether it's gonna rain or not.
God, and that's why I'm not trying to make this about me, but that's why I brought him along. That's why we bring him along.
That's why we're lucky he's stopped by.
Exactly.
Would you like to hear a song from me? Should we do a back and forth?
Yes.
Yeah,
please.
I'd love that.
Okay. This song, I'm gonna do a little song that I wrote called San Bernardino Beach, and I think it kind of reminds me about some of the parts of your last song because it's a normal song too.
It's called what?
It's called San Bernardino Beach, which is a pretty important beach that very few people know where it is, or even if it exists at all.
You're gonna disclose where it is?
I cannot disclose where it is because it is a beach of the mind. Whoa. It's a fantasy beach.
Oh, okay.
It's like the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
The difference of Bermuda Triangle doesn't have I don't think it has a beach, does it?
I think it's just like a triangle in this in
It's probably
the
a beach in
water.
there somewhere. Yeah, a little island somewhere. I don't know.
So here's what I'm gonna say about this song. If it inspires you to grill while you're doing it, while I'm playing it, if you are trying to like grill or cook, that's the whole point of the song.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah. Well, after it, do some grill stuff.
Grill stuff. Maybe we can talk burgers after.
Yeah, sure.
Burger talk.
Oh, this is important that this song is the title track off of my next album, also called San Benedito Beach.
Oh, sick.
Nice. Mine beach.
Met you down in San Benedito. You were looking sweeter than an ice cream parlor, melting in the sun. Kind of a good song. I asked if I'd seen you before. Do you often come around these shores? You said it was your first time and you were on the run. San Benedito, make a fool out of me. San Benedito, why'd I ever leave the sea? Where the cooler's full and the bonfire's bright and the buddies sing all through the night and the surf is good and the sharks don't bite. Why would you ever roam where the cops are and the shells are clean and the tourists don't blow up the scene? Why in God's name would I leave my home? When we moved to the landlocked trailer, you were gonna buy me a Boston Whaler. Now the garage is full and the woodpile slim. The country goes on for miles and miles. I get lost in the grocery aisles. I wanna go back to Benedito again. San Benedito, make a fool out of me. San Benedito, why'd I ever leave the sea? Where the cooler's full and the bonfire's bright and the buddies sing all through the night and the surf is good and the sharks don't bite. Why would you ever roam where the cops are and the shells are clean and the tourists don't blow up the scene? Why in God's name would I leave my home? When it's dark and the fire glows bright and you whisper to me in the middle of the night, you remember me as I was. Key changed the time we met. Now we've got 4 kids and alone. You said you're gonna buy me a new cell phone, but no matter the model, my heart is full of regret. San Benedito, make a fool out of me. San Benedito, why'd I ever leave the sea? Where the cooler's full and the bonfire's bright and the buddies sing all through the night and the surf is good and the sharks don't bite. Why would you ever roam where the cops are abolished and replaced by unarmed community members with anti-racist training and the skills to de-escalate violent situations and the shells are clean and the tourists don't blow up the scene? Why in God's name would I leave my home? Why in God's name would I leave my home? Woo! Benedict.
I love that.
That's good. I love
Thank you.
good surf.
Yeah, there was a part of that that was like the part where you're talking about kind of all the good things about the beach before it makes a fool out of you.
Mm.
It was kind of like it was like a Johnny Utah, Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Yeah. These songs have a lot in
I hope
common.
you take that as a compliment, because if
I do.
you said that about my song, I'd be thrilled. I'm not telling you how to feel, but Johnny Utah, Big Rock Candy Mountain is pretty damn good.
That's about as good as it gets.
Some of the best. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm so happy to share San Bernardino with you.
Yeah, I want to go there.
I'd like to go. I'd risk making a fool.
Blowing up the spot.
Yeah, yeah, good. If there's one thing Dave and I are known for, it's blowing up the spot. The moment we're there, it's not cool any longer. We tell all our friends. We tell all our,
So what's one of those? Could you give us a little memory of a time when you blew up the spot?
Well, one time, me and Dave were hanging out, and this lady on the other side of the fence of my yard was making a little too much noise. So we called the cops because it's just, we were so fed up. Kidding, that never happened.
You called the cops.
I just wanted to feel that dead air. It went to space. The dead air went to space from New Orleans and
Pinged off
a satellite and went to fucking Ridgewood, Queens.
I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah, I felt that.
Dave was about to leave.
I couldn't believe my ears.
Yeah.
Because I know from my own point of view is like usually I'm in the group being called for the noise complaint. I'm causing the noise complaint.
Right. Yeah. Us too.
Noisy.
Yeah.
Two noisy guys.
Yeah, some people call it outlaw country. I just call it noise complaint country, you know.
Oh yeah.
Stupid.
So you are a great country. Maybe you're a noise complaint country artist. But how would you describe, the complexities of cell phone plans in your own life?
Well, when we exchanged numbers for the show, it came up that I was on the family plan. And man, if there's one genre that is so concerned with being truthful and honest, but not liking truth or honesty, it's the country outlaw bullshit thing. It's the kind of thing where it's like, why am I scared to say that I'm on the family plan? That maybe, my mom helps me out with my cell phone sometimes. They might be a couple people that say, hey, fuck that guy. That guy doesn't even pay for his cell phone. Pay for everything else, cell phone. But that might be it. That might be my career. If I say, I'm on the family plan, there goes the career,
I really thank you for your honesty and risking it all.
What's that?
I thank you for risking it all right now on the show.
Yeah. Check me out, y'all. I'm on the fucking family plan. I'm sorry. I guess hard times means something a little different to me. But yeah. So here I am, 206,
Yeah.
Washington.
I have a 206 number too, and I kind of tried to get off of the family plan. I did. I was successfully off of the plan. I was like, I am finally that cool, badass, musician lady that maybe people thought of me as, and I could rest assured. I know what you're talking about. Like I could rest assured that no one was going to be able to say, "Oh, you're actually not cool," because you're
that lady's full of shit.
Yeah,
she's on the family plan.
But the thing was, I got back on the family plan because it was economically a lot. It was a better decision.
Family plan's always, if you can be on a family, if anyone is on the fence about starting a family out there, might be talking with their partner about creating new life, and bringing it into our new normal, I'd say one thing you can look forward to is pretty affordable cell phone bill once you throw the child on there. I'd say they give you, maybe have a water birth and then give them a cell phone and make sure it does not fall in the bath.
Oh yeah, you guys, if you have opinions about this, let us know in the comments, because are you on the family plan? Did you have children specifically for the savings on your cell phone? And
Have kids so you can save on your Verizon bill. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, and that's family planning.
That's what they mean by family planning.
Family Planned Parenthood, baby.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I had to move around a bit. It's time that I gotta throw these. I don't want to jump too quickly to our other topic of conversation, but it's Dave. Oh, meat. I thought Dave was just like, it's me. I was like, sure, we can talk about that. No, it's meat. I'm check out these ribs. Been marinating for a day, and I made a little dry rub, and now I've gotten the grill. The grill. I know maybe we're gonna have more pomp and circumstance about introducing this topic, but I looked at the temp on the grill because we've been on here for a half hour, and I just gotta throw them on. So I'm gonna, because these suckers got cooked for a few hours. So I'm just.
Are you sure you have to cook for a few hours? The grill is so new to me. Like I really am learning a lot.
Well, it's kind of been fun for me because I got this grill. My neighbor put it out, and it was all rusty. And you're just putting it out on the street, and I got, wow. That was naturally what I did, and it was caught on camera. I don't know if anyone saw that. I have all this meat on my hand. I just went to this door and just started wiping my hand. So I don't know if anyone wants to trust me after that, but no, I put baking soda and vinegar on it day after day until it was completely derusted, and been getting into grill life through a book I found at the thrift store called Al Roker's Book of Barbecue, The Weatherman, which relates to what we were talking about earlier.
Totally.
You know, National Weatherman Al Roker, he has a barbecue book. And I learned recently that Al Roker had to stop eating as like unhealthy as he did and like go on some diet or get some surgery. Like, so I trust it because like this is a book of barbecue so good that it made him like have to get surgery. So I'm but the fun thing about this grill is the temperature gauge is really off. And so
I was wondering.
Anything in the book that says like cook it at 300 degrees, they tried to cook it at this 300. It was like probably 600. Checked back 5 minutes later, it was just toast. It's kind of been a fun experiment trying to find the sweet spot. But I don't know. This stream won't go for 4 hours, but this is the start of the 4 hours that I'm gonna be grilling these guys. So anyways, sorry. I feel like I'm going over the top on all this grill knowledge, but
no, the grill knowledge is, I mean, everyone has their own. What I'm realizing is everyone has their own relationship to grills, and yours is really intimate because you have been, from what I'm hearing you say, like you have nurtured the grill from the street to its new life.
Yeah, and it's
probably a big part of like days.
What's that?
It's probably a big part of what you've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much quarantine has been a little bit of some gardening, which is not going as well as the grilling. It's going okay, but it's mostly been grilling, and yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I feel like we have all these things we get into during this time when we can't do the things that we like to do. So you get into things you're kind of into, and then you get really into the things you're kind of into. So I'm really about grilling now. That's
I hear you. I've been getting very intimately involved with Japanese cooking.
oh yeah.
I'm so here. This is how crazy it's gotten. If I can find this. Uh, oh yeah, of course, it's on my bed. I've been going to sleep with this Japanese food made easy.
Oh wow. Is it easy? Even when it's made easy, is it easy?
This is the thing. It is actually kind of easy because you just take like you get like the 20 basic ingredients that go into
A
all
lot of basic ingredients. In America, it's salt and pepper. That's the
exactly
basic ingredient.
salt, pepper, butter, maybe some flour. I don't know, but yeah, you
That's
just
20
get
basic ingredients. Seems
same
like a lot.
20 basic ingredients. You got your dashis, you got your shoyu, you got your mirin, you got your sake, you got your misos, you got your seaweeds, and you just build out the base of available ingredients, and then you start concocting them according to the recipe, in just different proportions.
Mm.
So it's complicated, but it's not at the same time because it's like, oh, I know I have everything I could possibly need to make this thing.
Well, like grilling, it sounds like there's a lot of intuition.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
gotta kind of feel it out. Um, that's cool though.
Thanks.
What's your go-to if your mother might come to town or a hot date and you say I want to what do you go with?
I would go with making like salmon or cod, like a grill or oven baking situation with that, side of miso, and then like maybe various vegetable sides, like a bok choy side and a mushroom side and
Mm.
like little peppers with bonito flakes on them side.
Now moving from outside of Seattle to New York, it's the salmon scene. Let's get real.
Let's be real. I think I found a pretty decent piece of salmon last night at a Chinese market.
Mm.
Um, that Farrell was like, "This is a basic run of the mill Chinese market. This is what they're all like." But I was like, "Oh my God, this looks so good!" Because where I'm living in Ridgewood is like a fish desert,
Mm.
and so being in a place where there was a beautiful seafood spread was just really nice. I guess it was wild. It was wild salmon, but no, it did not have that robust, delicious, decadent flavor that I'm used to, and yourself as well, I'm imagining.
Mm-hmm. That's the
One,
only thing I'm a snob about is salmon.
yeah,
I like to shake the calloused hands that caught it. Everything else, give me a vegetable that give me a squash that that came 7 months ago from halfway around the world. I love it, but I wanna smell the bibs of the Alaskan man that caught my salmon.
yes, yeah,
Um,
makes total sense.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I don't know if you are like in the midst of grilling, but maybe would you like to share with us another song?
Oh yes, I would. Let me call Dave. Uh,
Dave! Oh, sorry.
Dave, I think we gotta do another song. It's been 35 minutes and there's been 2 songs done. We had a lot of yapping, but one thing I like more than music is talking. I will forever, and that's something I've learned from everyone in New York. The New York crew is so amazing at music. Like the people that hang out at Jalopy, some of the greatest musicians I've ever met in my life. And no, like let's take Farrell. You mentioned Farrell, one of the greatest of all time. Some of the best songs I've ever heard. World's on Fire. Holy shit. Amazing. Know what's better than that song is listening to that guy talk. I love talking way more than music, but we should do music because I don't see how many people are viewing, and I think, and I don't need to know. I'm just saying that I think people might want to hear some music. I want to keep talking, but
I like the combo. I also want to highlight this comment from somebody named Jim Acker, who maybe is your relative. And this is the salmon comment. He's lying, he being you. You are a snob about at least two other things.
That's my dad. That's my father. And yeah, he's right. He's right. I'm probably a snob about. By the end of the song, I'll tell you the two other things I'm a snob about.
Wow, this is so exciting.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad, for viewing.
For viewing.
It's been really nice because I live in New Orleans. My dad can't show up to all my shows like he did my Little League games, but with live streams, he's at every one, and he is. I mean, also, Dad, stoked you know how to comment on YouTube. That's tight. That's fucking cool. And thanks for the family plan. Dave,
Yeah.
what song did you just start to play? What was that? Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
The blues?
I'm trying to figure out how to just
I thought you were playing
make your screen the big
yeah.
screen.
I don't know what I was doing, dude.
All right, this song is about actually a pretty snobby dish. We're talking about being a snob. Let's do caviar.
I'm a bit of a snob myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dave.
When it comes to like corn, only top shelf corn.
Big corn guy.
He's a big corn guy. He's a big cornman.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, sing that song, whatever that was.
She went away.
I'm trying to find like new ways to showcase you full screen.
What is it? A new way.
The auctioneer said to the valet, "You're the guy that takes the cars to the garage." The valet said, "I know that, but did you know this? Inside there's some caviar. Caviar, 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 caviar. The smoothness of marbles are the wise sturgeon's pearls. Caviar, 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 caviar. The gumballs, the Black Sea, the taste of the unborn. Rainwater was up to her ankles by the time the bus finally comes. She gets on and looks at her socks. What's on them? It's caviar. Caviar, 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 caviar. With the smoothness of marbles are the wise sturgeon's pearls. Caviar, 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 caviar. What was happening? Just touching you. Oh, thanks. Feels nice to be touched. The gumballs, the Black Sea, the taste of the unborn. Multiply, edify, and subtraction. I never knew the square root of a fraction. If you've ever been at the bottom of a class, you know that D is just fine, because D stands for pass. It's the same thing as sure as you're born. You're a good kid, but what are you good for? Mopping up the club and pit. I'm crying on the dishes. You got that job. You got that boss. You did not show up. You got that job lost. It's the same thing as sure as you're born. You're a good kid. But what are you good for? Good kid. What are you good for? Can't finish what you start before you get bored. Get by on your wit and your charm until you're at your wit's end and your charm's all gone. I dotted my T's and I crossed my I's. I started seeing W and wondering why. Oh, you and me never got along and tried to spell love better than we did one time. It's the same thing as sure as you're born. You're a good kid, but what are you good? Good kid, what are you good for? Can't finish what you start before you get bored. Get by on your wit and your charm until you're at your wit's end and your charm's off. It is the same thing as sure as you're born. You're a good kid, but what are you good for?
Oh, that was awesome.
I always should do two songs in one.
Yeah, that was a medley.
That was a medley.
Oh,
Medley in my head.
it was such a seamless medley. Oh my gosh. I love the feeling of these songs. They're like, yeah, they're like being outside on a porch with your friend.
What's that?
These songs are just the perfect soundtrack to being on the back porch with your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's what I always said. I always said, let's never let these leave the porch, the back porch. But they did, unfortunately. But
Yeah, they are in the wild at this point.
you gotta. Dave's got to go. Dave's out.
I have to go. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for those hot licks.
Thanks for joining.
Of course.
I love you.
I love you.
Very fun.
I'll give you a call after my thing.
Yeah, we'll be growing.
I love it.
Is there a more live stream than this stream? This is just life happening. People are coming in. People are leaving. We're having a grill out. My mom's here. It's a good time.
It's so nice. Oh, it's just so nice. That song got me inspired to do a little like makeup look on my face, but then I couldn't see it's hard to like do your makeup in the computer screen because it's all backwards. So
Oh, yeah, yeah. I saw you doing that, and I was in full support, but I
like that.
distracted. Oh, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to react then.
That does not look like good makeup.
No, I mean, I've seen you do better.
I'm definitely super ashamed.
See some of my makeup during Mardi Gras. I do a bad job.
A very bad job. Okay, this is a kind of a wild question, but I really wanted to get to this because you are a fashion icon. Thank you for what you do for fashion.
What?
You're a fashion icon. Thank you for everything you do for fashion.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to thank fashion for everything it's done for me, including make people listen to me, because sometimes people judge a book by its cover, and you got to look cool to make people listen. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, people are always judging books, whether or not they can be read.
Yeah,
Whether or not they're good inside of them.
Exactly, and people just need to read.
Yeah, people do benefit from reading.
About it. Bye, Dave.
Big love.
Bye, Dave.
Oh, mom's in the background.
Mom's in the background cooking up the ground beef. I'm
No,
on
get
the
here.
soup.
She's making a marinade for the chicken.
Yum!
Chicken. We're doing gator burgers. We're doing veggies. We're doing ribs. Everything is backwards. I'm having trouble finding my hand.
Yeah, it's hard to maneuver in the screen. I was
Yo,
wondering.
my dad just texted me and goes, "You are a fashion snob." That's the second thing I'm a snob about. Salmon, fashion. Third will be revealed by the end of the show.
That's incredible. You guys, if you're enjoying the show, please feel free to Venmo me and we could, Chris and I could split the tips. And that'd be really nice for all of us. If you like what you see, it's not free. I mean, it is, but it isn't. If you want a tip, thank you. I was wondering if as I play a song, could you maybe show us some of your favorite clothes?
As you're playing, like,
Or I don't know, maybe like after?
there's two options.
Uh-huh.
I get in a new outfit during the song,
Yeah.
or while you're playing, I silently show everybody all my clothes.
That's the one.
Okay. Are you taking a nap, Mom? Okay.
You guys, this is exclusive crazy content. We're getting a full Chris Acker wardrobe.
All right. You get that song going, and I'm gonna get in my room.
This is thank you. Thanks for this awesome treat for everyone. Chris Acker is a snob not only about salmon, but about fashion.
That's right.
Call me when it's raining. We'll go for a ride. Can't hold all we're painting. It'll eat you up inside. I know where his house is. We can go and park outside. Looking through the window, I was leaving you behind. Oh, hey, Chris, I think you need to mute your computer or phone because it is doing feedback.
Oh, no.
It's just doing a little echo.
That's awful.
It's just science. Thanks. Oh. Draw the bath water. Plunge your head in full. Think about your daughter and the parents at the school. I think you would pretty stand there in the way. Isn't it a pity all the life this life can take? Down at Texas Candies, all they're lining up the stools, and Danny's getting ready for a night of rock and roll. I think you look pretty neath the glowing neon light. So rising up the pool tabs, 'cause we're going out tonight. Baby, say that you will get your answers from the label of a pill bottle. I know every sunrise has a backside. How you doing, baby? Well, I made these just for you. Fluffy little pancakes and a bowl of oranges too. Don't you lose your pride, babe. They can't hurt you now. So take the nail polish and shake it all around. Baby, say that you will get your answers from the label of a pill bottle. I know every sunrise has a backside. Your answers from the label of a pill bottle. I know every sunrise has a backside. Oh, thank you.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful song.
Thank you so much. I think it was just really enhanced by that montage of all of your clothes. I mean,
Yeah, I
the
hope
what?
it didn't distract too much.
No, I think it was this perfect and odd mashup that can basically never be recreated in time and space.
Why is my mic still doing that thing?
No, I think it's because we entered like a big echoey, chambery room. We entered a small middle of the bedroom.
Outside was better.
Yeah, I think so. Don't really know why. Anna Pollock is saying corn on the snob. And I think that's in reference to the earlier.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Corn on the... I'm going to tell that to Dave. He's going to love that. Because he is a real snob about corn. When we went and recorded the album in October, he was reading this book about corn and like factory farming. And man, I've never seen something fuck someone up so hard. I mean, he really was like, fuck, everything is made of corn. You're made of corn. I'm made of corn. Your food's like, when he learned and when I learned that pretty much no matter what you're eating corn, it makes things like grilling all the more special because you're like, pretty sure there's no corn here, but there's fried corn. I don't know. There's corn everywhere.
Yeah. I think it is a general ubiquitous thing. Oh, cool fact about candy corn. I'm sure you know this. People just know this by now, but like when you stack up candy corn, it turns into a corn shape.
What does?
Oh God, Maybe I'll try to find a picture of it to send you later because it's hard to describe it without doing it.
Why is the mic? Sorry. Maybe I'm taking the phone out of the case so it doesn't. Oh.
Okay. Unleashed. Seems as though the phone is unleashed. Well, we've got a few
making
minutes.
That noise. I'm sorry. At least this happened at the.
It's sort of, it's making a little pitter patter sound.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry. That worked. How's the sound now? Is this better?
I think it sounds okay. I was wondering, as we're about to wind down from this experience, would you want to play us another hit single?
Sure. Is that happening on your end? I can't tell, but yeah, you know what? I wandered into the. Can you hear that? Does that sound like something?
Are you at a piano?
Yeah. Well, I was giving you the fashion tutorial while you were singing, and then I realized I looked in my roommate's room. He has a piano, and can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine.
Good. Okay, well, maybe we'll close with, I'm going to do a little piano song.
Oh, that'll be so nice.
First, just give me 1 sec. You entertain the audience while I, so my phone just went to low battery mode, so it's going to try to turn off, and I'm just going to go to the cellular device to,
no problem.
Never turn off.
Justin is saying in a comment here, all you corn fanatics out there, I want to recommend a crucial legal document, the Constitution, the Constitution of the Rights of Maize, which I know for a fact he wrote with Sarah, his mom, which is very good.
All right. Well, that sounds like a good thing. That sounds like a maybe a radical document on factory farming that also incorporates a nice pun.
Yeah, a couple of them. The rights of maize, the rights of corn.
All right, I'm going to end with we can go a little over. I'm going to play a Neil Young song.
Oh, heck yeah.
Lover, there will be another one to hover over beneath the sun. Tomorrow brings the things it never come. Today, when you see me fly away without you, shadows on the things you know, feathers fall around you and show you the way to go home. It's over. Nestle in my wings, you little one. This special morning brings another sun. Tomorrow brings the things that never come. Today Oh, around you and show you the way to go home. It's over. It's over.
Oh my God, I love that song so much, and I love that you do it. And I think your mic's is going to sleep. It's like I'm done.
Your mic's calling it quits. It sounds like
Something's weird is happening with the sound.
well, I can't hear you. Is this gonna be a really anticlimactic kind of sad ending?
I don't know. This is hard for all of us, for everyone involved.
This is rough.
This is
What
rough.
an exit.
We're getting bits and pieces.
This is incredible.
This is actually sort of like being in a news report where you're in like a hardcore weather pattern and it's hard to connect. And I think it all boils down to that. Crunchy. Well,
we're done.
I think we're gonna be done here, and you can get back to that food grill. And I just hope you have a really good time. Thank you so much for coming.
So happy to be here.
It's very good to see you.
Good to see you. Love you.
Have a good evening. Love you. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the Melanie Curran Show. That was a wonderful experience with Chris Acker. Had a little bit of makeup tutorials. We were talking about clothes. We were talking about grills. And we were singing songs. And please check out Chris's new upcoming album. And there's links below in the description. If you like what you see, please send us a tip and we'll split those. My Venmo's in my name and in the description too. Thank you so much for coming. Tune in sometime very soon for episode 9. We're backtracking here. I think it's going to be an amazing episode because it's getting nice outside and things can really take off. So thank you all. Have a good evening or day or whatever, whenever you're watching this. Thanks for coming.